Okay, hello there. We're Sheep Meadow, and this is emprov.com. That's e-mprov.com. My name is Morgan, and
I'm Mimi.
yeah, those are both true. And we're Sheep Meadow together. We're going to do a set of improv comedy for you now, live on the internet. You can watch it later on YouTube, but it's hopefully you're watching it right now live on emprov.com.
It's better when it's fresh, people. It's better when it's fresh.
Yeah, it's stinky and rotten after about 6 hours. Just before us was Lightning Brothers. Mimi and I can vouch for them being an amazing team. They were at our live show, I guess a week or so ago.
Yeah, they are a ton of fun.
And you can watch I assume they're done, maybe unless they're going over, leaching into our set. But either way, you can. Well, you should watch them not live. Don't flip over and watch their video right now if they haven't finished, because it'll be out of context. It won't make any sense. You should start from the beginning. But you can watch their set. And I think Hector was before them, and there's always an archived classic show as well on improv.com. I have a fortune cookie tonight, Mimi. Would you like to give a suggestion from a fortune cookie again?
That's my favorite. I love it. I love the fortune cookie mystique. Yes.
Okay, yes. Well, then we will go with the fortune cookie mystique. I'll hold it up again. It's an unadulterated pack. Okay. Age can never hope to win you while your heart is young. Age can never hope to win you while your heart is young. Age can
never
hope to win you. I didn't know that age was attempting to win you, but it cannot while your heart is young.
You always say such sweet things, but it's not true. I'm not successful, and I am getting older, and that's the truth of it.
Well, I tell everybody about my successful cousin. So in my eyes, you are very successful. I guess youth is a comparative thing. I think of you as young because you have a lot more time ahead of you to live your life.
Stanley, you're such an optimist. As a matter of fact, I see things differently.
Wait, I'm an optimist because I say you have a lot more time to live your. Is there something? Do you not have a lot of time to live your life?
I don't think I do. I don't think I do, Stanley.
Sarah, is there something you want to tell me?
Well, I got some test results back from the doctor.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
No, please don't guess. Oh, all right, guess. No, don't
if you
guess.
don't want me to guess, I have some guesses is all. I just don't. If you'd rather just tell me.
It's not good.
Yeah, no, I figured you don't have a lead up to doctor's results like this if it's good results. You just sort of casually mention it. Is it vitamin A deficiency?
It's a vitamin D deficiency.
Okay, I was close.
We're very close, but vitamin D is just so serious.
Is it?
Yes.
You can't just take supplements for it, or?
I am taking supplements, but they're not absorbing.
Okay, so it's a problem absorbing.
And you know how much I hate going out in the sun.
But you could fix it by just going out in the sun more?
Theoretically, Stanley. But I'm just wondering, do I have that much to live for? And I just don't.
I kind of feel not cheated, but I feel like you kind of put me through the emotional ringer there because you were building it up as this I don't know, I thought it was like a liver issue, or like you just. So honestly, you have to go outside more. Is the thing that you're so upset about?
Well, if I choose to go outside, I might choose not to go outside.
You might choose to have your condition worsen rather
Yes.
than leave your apartment.
Yes.
It's very nice. This is a very nice apartment, by the way. I haven't been over in a while. It's got everything someone could want here.
Thank you. That's how I feel. I want to
Right.
just stay in here and
Yeah, but not at the expense of your health. That would be, I mean, just going outside. It's not. I mean, you're not. Have you suddenly become agoraphobic because you were never agoraphobic before? It's just a preference thing. You enjoy your apartment so much that you would
well,
rather.
I love my apartment and it loves me back. But
Oh yeah, I know how that feels. Like when you really like set up an apartment how you like. It feels like it welcomes you. Like you come home at the end of the
super
day and it's like.
cozy. Yes, it's like it puts its arms around you, and people don't do that to me anymore. You're actually the only person who's even come over to visit me, and you haven't even been here in 18 months.
Well, you just. I mean, you say things sometimes that make. If I can be honest, you say things that make people think that maybe you don't want them to come over.
That's so true. I take full responsibility because I can be pretty. I can push people away. I have talent for it.
Well, yeah. But I'm here now, and I care about you, and I understand this is a fantastic apartment, but yeah, I mean, you say that it hugs you back, but it doesn't literally hug you back. It won't be angry at you if go outside for an hour or two a day, just get a little sunlight.
I guess what I was trying to say to you is I think I've lost my will to live. That's what it's about.
Oh, well, that's a separate issue. Okay. Well, why not just? I mean,
There's no solution to that, Stanley. You're such a problem solver. You
it's good
always
that. Well, this is shitty of me, but I'm actually relieved to hear you say it's something that's like straightforward like that. Lost the will to live. Because for a second I thought I had this whole thing in my head of like you were thinking you had like a relationship with your apartment, like you'd embodied it with like human
I'm not
characteristics.
crazy. I'm just
Well, you might be mentally ill if you lost the will to live. That's I
good
mean, so
Lord.
don't throw the words like crazy around and then claim not to be it. That's kind of insulting to the mentally ill, which you
That's how
apparently
I
are.
feel.
Yeah.
I am not mentally ill.
Well, there's really nothing more deeply rooted in the human makeup than the will to live. That's what keeps us going as a species. Otherwise we just walk off cliffs and whatnot.
Well, the second most deeply rooted is the lack of a will to live.
I don't
That's
understand what that means. What do you mean this?
Well, people have been taking their own lives for time out of mind. It's a thing that happens. You know it.
Well, sure, it's an anomaly. Yeah, but it's not like a deeply rooted impulse, or else there would not be a human race. The outliers kill themselves. The people who are too fragile to live, or the people with chronic pain conditions, or
Okay, I am an outlier.
okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
But that doesn't make me mentally ill.
Right, and not mentally in the way that I was thinking you were saying, that you're like, oh, apartment,
Ooh,
I'm
my
back, and
apartment
you're
loves
imagining the little voice in your head like, oh, Sarah, welcome back, I missed you so, come to my arms. That's what I was thinking. So I'm glad that you're just like more kind of, run-of-the-mill kind of mentally
Yes, I'm not even
wacky.
exciting. I'm not even exciting in my loss of will to live because I don't want to kill myself or anything.
Oh, good. No, that's good.
I just want to slowly decline because that means that I don't have to do as much.
Okay, so maybe this is a little bit linked to the whole leaving the house thing. It's because it sounds to me like you're just profoundly lazy.
Have some peppermint tea. I at least went so far as to make you peppermint tea.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
So here, just
Okay, thank you.
thanks.
Oh, is this iced tea? Is this like room temperature?
Room temperature is healthy. I heated it, but then I let it cool down to room temperature.
How long ago did you heat it up, just out of curiosity? Was it recently? Or
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
So you made tea Tuesday, and you just offered me tea that you made Tuesday.
Yes, I made a decent amount of tea. I
Okay.
actually made tea, and
Well, it tastes fine. It just tastes sort of like flavored water, which is they sell that now. That's a real product now. So it's not like you're. I guess tea, can't rot or anything, so
well, it can ferment, but this is not fermented.
it doesn't taste fermented. Yeah, it tastes fine. It's, yeah. It just it does seem pretty fucking lazy to, I'm a guest in your house and you just found something that was lying around from several days ago and served it to me. I do care enough about you to come over and, I detected a little something in your voice that made me think, I better go check up on her. So, just heating water, I don't think was too much to expect.
Well,
heating up some water.
I did heat water. I just heated it
Right.
on Tuesday.
No, but I mean heating up water as a reaction to
You're right. You're
me
right.
being here.
You're
No,
right.
yeah. Okay.
Not only did I not heat up water for new tea, but I didn't heat up water for a new shower either. I haven't showered since the Friday before last Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to say anything. There's I guess patchouli. Is that patchouli oil that I'm smelling?
Yeah.
It
works. I mean, people say bad things about patchouli, but it works.
If I'm gonna, can I be straight with you, cousin to cousin? Definitely the overriding smell is patchouli, but there is a BO undercurrent. There is a body odor.
Well, that's true. I'm not going to lie about that. Why would I lie about anything like that?
I wasn't saying that you would lie about it. It's just, in case you didn't realize, it's a really overwhelming smell of patchouli, and then just underneath that, if the patchouli is like here, just underneath that is the odor of a body that needs to be washed. So, if you were going to have other people over who were not your cousin, like who might be more judgmental, it might be something you want to take care of.
Well, I am expecting somebody.
Oh, really?
Yes, regretfully. I agreed to go out on a date with this fellow, and I really...
Good for you, Sarah. That's good. See, that's exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about, and that's really taking it head on, because that's not a lazy thing at all.
Well, except I'm feeling very dispirited now. I prefer the word dispirited, but I will accept lazy. I know...
Sarah, you went to the effort to set up a date with this guy. What is he, a friend of a friend, or you went on the internet or something?
It's from the internet.
Oh, great! So you signed up for a dating site. You put all your profile information
But that was 2 weeks ago, and this fit of dispiritedness has come upon me since then, and I completely regret it. And I've tried to cancel it, and I just haven't been able to reach him.
You tried. So you tried to cancel it.
Yes.
Well, so you tried to send a message on the internet, but you were unable to do that?
I sent a message, but I didn't get a confirmation reply.
So you did send a message. Okay. See, you went through you took the effort.
Yes,
Go to your computer and open up the website or whatever it is, or the app, and you typed in a message. Enough keystrokes to indicate that you no longer wanted the date to happen. That's not bad at all.
You're setting the bar really low for me, Stanley, and I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
Baby steps,
Building me up. That's so sweet of you.
No, I'm just reporting back to you the things you might not have witnessed yourself do.
I know I am very hard on myself. That's true.
Yeah.
As hard as I am on other people, I push them away and they go away, and I push myself away and I still stay. It's just very annoying.
You push yourself away?
Well, the same harshness of judgment that pushes people away, I internalize that all the time.
So how does that manifest itself?
I'm sorry. Let me pat you on the back. That tea is...
No, fine. Stop. Please, stop.
Okay. It's my fault with the tea. Maybe it is a little fermented. Good Lord.
I think I'd be able to taste it if it was fermented. I think
Oh,
this
I'm
is
going to
coughing.
get up. I'm going to heat some water. I'm going to heat water.
Well, that's great. See, this is a big step for you. You're gonna turn on fire. It's gonna excite the molecules in the
I'll
water.
be right back. I'll be right back.
Heating water is like the first step to almost all cooking projects. It's that proverbial first step. You got to take a voyage of 1,000 miles begins with one step, or that's approximately, the saying.
Okay. Now, I have to admit, I nuked it. It's just microwaved. But here's here's some hot tea.
Well, that's
anyway.
okay. No, thank you. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. So you just went to the microwave, you opened it up, you had a cup. You probably even went to did you go to the faucet and put new water?
I mean, I have to be a little proud of myself on this. I went and used the filtered water tap.
So
I made a special trip to the filtered water tap. You're right.
You did, and then you turned the handle and you got water to come out, and you placed the cup exactly where it needed to be.
I am a good person.
Right. Baby steps. Baby steps. I
know. I shouldn't get too overexcited, but I am seeing this in a whole new light, and
I'm glad I could help out. We didn't even get to the part where you put the darn cup into the microwave and probably closed it and hit some buttons.
And I got the peppermint tea bags out and put them in the water after the water was heated.
They weren't still out from last Tuesday, I guess. So
No.
Wow. This is like, I should charge you for this. I'm like Dr. Phil over here.
I would pay you. You're totally worth it. You are worth it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, were you completely honest with me just now? Because this is warm. This is very warm, but I'm not really getting a strong flavoring going on. Hey, just heating up water is huge.
I didn't use a new tea bag. There was one laying there. It's the one I used Tuesday, but it was dry, so it wasn't going to ferment or anything. Well,
okay. Well, that's you got swept up in the moment.
I feel like I've fallen down a few rungs now. It's like I've fallen down.
Hey, do not lose fact of the stuff we didn't talk about. All the microwave stuff, the opening of the microwave. We mentioned that, but then we didn't get to the sticking the cup in, reclosing the microwave.
And those were clean new cups that I got out of the cupboard.
You got them out of the cupboard?
Yes, they were out of the cupboard.
Well, even that alone, you got to open up the cupboard. You got to go. Sorry. Back up. You got to go to the cupboard. I saw you leave this room myself. You got to go to the cupboard. You got to open up the cupboard. You got to reach for the cup, grab the cup, probably reclose the cupboard.
Oh, I was so tired just thinking of it.
Yeah, no, you have had a very full day so far.
So much. This is more than I've done in days. It's just, I am exhausted now, Stanley. I'm just exhausted.
Well, I mean, let's not overdo it. Not like so exhausted you could sleep, right? Because you did a lot of individual steps, and it's huge. Baby steps. It's fantastic, but not enough to tire a human being.
I could open some mail now.
Have you not? Is that unopened mail? That pile over there? Have you not opened mail for 2 weeks?
I even got it up to the apartment, to tell you the truth. It just the post office complained because my box was too full. And
isn't the bulk of your antique business, isn't it mail? Isn't it carried out through the mail?
Well, yes, because I have so many older clients, and they really hate
you were telling
the internet.
Me before they don't use the internet.
So
yeah, you need to open your mail.
I'm going to open one. a great journey begins with a single step, right, Stanley?
Right, right. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or whatever that is.
Let me just open this one.
It's great. Oh
I'm
my
going
God.
to use my favorite antique letter opener. This one is made out of a deer antler.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy.
See, isn't this great? You're getting down to it. You're doing business right now is what you're doing.
Oh, I missed a deadline on a very important order.
That's the top letter on the pile said that? Oh, I guess the
Yes.
most recent would be on top of the pile.
Yes, it says, Dear Sarah, you haven't replied to my last 3 letters. Although I'm really interested in your 17th century altar piece, embroidered in silver and gold, I'm sorry, but I am purchasing my altarpiece elsewhere because of this lack of communication. Yours sincerely, Reverend Smiley.
Shit.
Oh, I'm so dispirited.
No, you're a good person. You don't deserve to be dispirited. You made some, you had a tough time. But you're back on the horse, You're heating up water. You're opening a letter. When I came, you opened the door and let me in.
I did. That was big for me. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that was an exertion, mentally and physically. That was an exertion. That letter.
Ding dong.
Oh no.
Ding
Oh no.
dong.
Stanley. I think my date is here.
Oh my God.
No, I need you to.
I shouldn't be. I'll hide.
Yes, you need to hide.
Okay, I'll hide.
But all right. Hold on. Just a moment. Oh, Gregory, come on in. Have a seat.
Should I come all the way into the apartment?
Yes, come all the way in. Come in and sit down. Come into my lovely home.
Come in and sit down.
Yes. Well, first come in. First, just come in.
Okay, I'll come.
Take a step over the threshold.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, you're in. You're in.
Mm-hmm.
And you're even handsomer than your picture.
Oh well, thank you. You're a lovely lady. You look every bit as lovely as your pictures did.
Oh, thank you. I'm an honest person, and I appreciate your honesty and your perception.
Thank you. I'm an honest person as well. I believe I am.
Well, Gregory,
What was the second thing you wanted me to do?
I would like you to come into my parlor and sit down.
And sit down. Okay, the sit down was the other thing. Okay.
So let's take a few steps here. I'll take your arm.
Okay. Well, you're pretty quick there. It's the first date. Watch out.
It's not that so much. I recognize a kind of kindred spirit. That feeling of not wanting to move so quickly and.
Oh no, I don't mind moving quickly. I just I'll sit. Oh yeah, I'll come in and I'll sit down.
All right.
There we go. I'm just gonna. All right, and
and sit.
There we go. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
It's quite a date already.
I know. This is a lot.
Do you want to call it a night, or are you tired of the date, or?
I'm just resting up for a moment from our meeting, which is intense. It's intense for me.
I've had a fantastic time so far, by the way.
Have you? Oh,
I have, Sarah. I have.
Well,
may I call you Sarah?
You may, Gregory. You may. I am pleasantly surprised by your beautiful tweed jacket and your sense of being from almost another time. You're so elegant.
I've been wearing this. Tweed jacket for 7 months. Oh.
Ah.
I sprayed it down with Febreze, though. Three pulls of the handle, so I'm hoping it doesn't have that old tweedy smell.
It doesn't, and I mean, I have to admit, I apologize for any intense odor of patchouli that's wafting off me.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you said that. I was smelling it, and I assumed it was my patchouli.
You also use patchouli and
Well,
Febreze?
I have to. I don't
Really?
shower that frequently.
Or shower? Myself either. I mean, I used to, but up last week I suddenly decided, or was it the week before, I suddenly decided I was not that into it anymore.
Oh, so it's only been a couple of weeks before? I mean,
Since I
for
had my
you?
last shower, but
So before that, you were just jumping into the shower willy-nilly?
not really. Actually, when I come to think about it, it seems to have been a slow progression from daily to every 3 days to,
Okay, but either way, this hasn't been a long-term
oh,
lifestyle for you, is what you're saying, Sarah. If I don't mean to put words into your mouth.
it feels very natural though, Gregory. I have to say,
Okay.
is this a lifestyle that I just don't know about? You use the
Well,
word lifestyle. Is that
yes.
is there a subgroup of people who have a lifestyle of not bathing or showering? And if so, is it for reasons to conserve energy or
No, not so much
for,
that.
well,
There's no political or philosophical underpinning. It's more just a. I don't want to speak for the entire community. My understanding is it's more the lack of desire to do things, to do
oh,
things.
oh, yes. Oh, I relate so strongly to that. That's the,
Excuse me.
oh,
Excuse me.
oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
It's just
Oh,
this date has been very intense. It's taken a lot out of me.
oh, myself as well. I I thought I was the only one. I
You're not alone.
oh, I might be able to offer you some tea in a little while. Oh.
Ah,
Oh, oh,
ah,
oh,
sorry. What
I'm
happened?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
think I just woke you up. You were napping, and I was
oh,
so
I'm
happy.
humiliated. I'm sorry. I didn't
Oh
mean to.
no, it was delightful. I
I
was
just.
yawning profligately, and I think I just yawned too loudly. I'm so
Oh
sorry. I'm
no,
so
no.
sorry.
It's that's me. I'm plumb tuckered out. Sarah, this has been a wonderful whirlwind of a romance, but of a date. But I think I need to go back over to your door, and then either you or I could open the door, and then I would need to just sort of collapse out and just roll
Ah,
towards the bushes, I guess, and I'll maybe take a
yes.
little nap under the bushes.
Why don't you just lie down on the floor right here? Just lie down on the floor.
Lie down
Lie
on the
down.
floor.
I feel like lying down on the floor.
Would you mind if I just utterly collapsed onto the floor? I don't know if that's too.
I think that would be, it's poignant. I would appreciate it. I would love it.
All right. Well, this has been lovely, and I hope we can do this again
When you
soon.
wake up,
Yes, when.
Stanley! Stanley!
Is he asleep?
I,
Is he
yes, I
sleeping
think,
on the floor?
yes.
I
Let's,
try not to listen to everything, but so he's taking a nap now?
I think I'm in love. I have a kindred spirit. I'm not bad. I'm just tired. I'm just a person who doesn't need to do everything the people need to do. And there's a whole community like that, a whole community of people who don't even bathe or anything.
Wow. Well, I'm happy that you're happy,
No,
Sarah.
you're not. No, I just saw you get a weird look on your face.
No, if it's a weird look, it's because it's not what I'm used to. I don't mean to judge you or the choices you make.
They're into patchouli and Febreze. They mix patchouli and
Yeah,
Febreze.
no, I can smell the smells are all heightened now. Like the higher, they used to be here, and now they're like everything is doubled.
Well, for me, I'm just so happy.
Well,
I
I'm happy that you're happy.
I just smell love, and it's like a perfume.
I'm glad that you smell it that way.
Am I pushing you away? No.
No, it's the smell. I need to go
Oh,
because of the intense smell, but I'm really happy for you, and I hope that hey
don't be
maybe
worried. Don't be worried. You
well
look
here's
worried.
here's here's what I'll say. I won't be worried if here's an idea. Maybe for your next date, when the guy wakes up, or whenever you plan the next date for, maybe you guys could have a date where you go out just outside, that's right in front of the house, and get a little sunlight.
I see what you're saying. I was so swept away by emotion, I almost forgot that somehow I need to take care of myself in all this.
Yeah, well, you've got a relationship going now, so it's do it for the both of you.
I wonder, he must have been outdoors somehow to have gotten here.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, he said something about rolling outside under the bushes.
It was a whirlwind romance. It was like every step, every motion, every breath was like a month in the country. It was so intense.
Well, that's I'm really happy for you, and
You
you're
looked
okay.
very pained. You looked terrible. Should I walk you out, or will you just see yourself out? Which
Oh,
do you
no, I'll see
prefer?
my. Don't exert the effort. I'll let myself out.
Thank you. I want to save myself from my love.
I understand, and you're okay with me leaving you alone with this guy that you just met and everything. That's not.
Well, he seems pretty harmless, don't you think? He's laying on the floor.
I guess it would take a lot of effort to do anything nefarious or whatever.
He
So,
seems exhausted just by our date. All, 3 minutes of it. I actually feel like a ball of energy compared to this guy.
oh well,
I
maybe
mean,
it'll be
he's
good for
built
each
me
other.
up so much, and now when I see, relatively speaking, I'm kind of like a ball of energy. I didn't even realize, but
I guess it is. I guess it is all relative then.
well, speaking of relatives, mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh, see, you're just a ball of energy already. You are a ball of energy.
I know
You
I'm
could have
getting
just
a
done
little.
blown one kiss. You did a whole bunch of them.
You're just so supportive. Anyway, let me let you go. I'm going to sort of gear up to make some fresh tea, or as close as I can get to that.
Okay, take it one step at a time. But you got this. I got a good feeling about this.
Thank you. Bye, Stanley.
Take care. Good luck.
Thank
I'll let myself out. Fine. Okay.
Bye. Oh, I don't know whether to. All right, take a nap or. Oh, gee, I have to do the tea. Tea, it's tea. Tea. Get some tea.
Yay! Well, Mimi, on my screen, Mimi is just a blur. Oh, there she's
Oh,
back.
there you are. We
Hello.
had a glitch. That was an amazing. Time just flew by.
I think people at home will be able to see whether this is true or not, but I think we just did a really cool special effect where it went to a black screen because I put my finger over the thing and then clicked to have my. Anyway, you saw it. Was it amazing, people? Send
I
us
think
messages or whatever on Facebook. Let us
I
know.
don't know. This was such a whirlwind, action-packed set. I think it's going to be hard for people to get sleep tonight because they're just so overwhelmed. It was really like a Michael Bay movie. This was an amazing set.
It was exactly like a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I think that we fulfilled the promise of that fortune. I've lost it now, but hope everybody enjoyed that. We'll be back in 2 weeks, not this coming Thursday, but the one after, and I'll actually be doing it from California.
Exciting.
So bi-coastal sheep meadow. Sorry, there's a gnat. So the next live sheep meadow show is not this Sunday, but the one after.
The one after, August 10th.
At the Triple Crown
Basement.
What did we decide the Triple Crown is called? The Triple Crown.
Triple Crown. What is it? Ale House. The
Ale
Triple
House.
Crown Ale House.
Ale House in the basement, 9:30 p.m. a week from Sunday. That's August 10th.
And thank you. There's a new improv robot that's out and about doing things. And also, since we did a set, Amy Gorlick was made the artistic director of improv. I mean, improv is moving and shaking. There's a lot going on. It's tremendous.
If they end up kicking Sheep Meadow off of improv, then it'll be Amy Gerlich's fault because she's the new artistic director. So if you tune in and you want to find us and we've been replaced by some fancy Krumpf team or something, that's Amy Gerlich. Amy Gerlich's
okay. This seems like a conspiracy theory, but I'm not saying that. I am saying we celebrate. I think his name is Ernie Improv. He's a robot, and we celebrate Amy Gorlick, and they love us. They still love us, right?
There's no way.
They do love us still. Tell me they love us.
We'll find out. Tune in a week from Thursday. You'll see if they still love us.
Well, now I'm the one who won't be able to sleep a wink tonight, because frankly, this is awesome, and I want to keep doing it forever.
No! No!